Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road, and you're ready to go if you want to. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Live Music Nation podcast, Holiday Festival edition. Today we are with Stacey Aikman, and she is deep in the heart of Texas with Project Local and their holiday market. Stacey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So if you could give us a little background on you, where'd you grow up, and talk a little bit about your family and your career.
So I grew up in Pueblo, Colorado. That's where I met my husband of 17 years. He was stationed at Fort Carson. We have 3 little ones. They go to school down here in a charter school, Founders Classical School. They love it. I also own and operate Unique Embroidery here in Willis, Texas. And then in the evenings, I have put together, and I am the president of Project Local, a nonprofit here in Willis.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Project Local. Besides this particular event that we're going to talk about today, what are some of the other things that they do?
So Project Local helps local musicians and small businesses that are new, that have just come up, have just been created. We help them get known to the community. So we help them advertise correctly. We help them learn how to advertise correctly so they don't fall into that where you pay thousands upon thousands of dollars to marketing and nothing ever happens.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, now tell us the name of your holiday event.
So this event that is happening on the 28th of October is called the Willis Holiday Market and Festival.
Okay, and what is the purpose of this?
This is going to allow 95 small businesses, along with about 6 food trucks, get known to the community. So we will have about 95 small businesses out there, anywhere from local bakeries, boutiques, local farms that will have fresh food, candle makers, soap makers, and they will be out there selling their stuff, be out there with information on their businesses to give to the community. It also allows local youth groups to come out and do their community service for their group that they are needing to have done. And it gives them an opportunity to get out and meet them as well.
Perfect.
We also have local musicians that come out and play. This one is going to have Montgomery County's finest Harley Ray. He's going to come out and play the whole entire event. So if you can make it, it'd be great. He's awesome. I love him.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so let's get into the details. When and where?
So it will be at 12615 Coode Cemetery in Willis, Texas. It's going to be on Saturday, October 28th, and it will be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Perfect. Okay. 3 questions people always want to know that help us get to know this event. What does it look like? What does it smell like, meaning foods? And what does it sound like, meaning music, activities, and everything's going on?
Okay, so you'll see about 95 canopies outside. It's an outside event. So you're going to see the small businesses. They're all going to have their 12 by 12 canopies out there. If they're a bigger business, they might have a trailer full of their items out there selling. You're going to see people walking through there, talking, kids running around. Then at the food trucks, we have anywhere this year, we have a Vertex Coffee out there. We have the Shed Barbecue will be out there. We have Dino Dave's Shaved Ice. We have Hizzy Chicks. We have Gambino's Wood Fire Pizza. We have Hangry Pignon. So we have lots of food variety for all of those. So it always is an awesome smell out there. I can tell you that. And then Harley Ray always plays family favorites. So everybody loves them. Basically, just good old family fun. You have kids out there dancing. There's a playground for the kids to play on. So while families are eating, the kids are running around and playing. You have a lot of community talking. It's very fun.
Yeah, and the whole idea besides this is not only for your vendors and the artists and the food trucks, but also an opportunity for people to invest locally and do their holiday shopping early as possible.
Oh, yes. These businesses bring out anything and everything. So if you're out holiday shopping, you're definitely going to find something out there.
How did you get involved with Project Local?
So me and my sister created Project Local. She is very much into the music scene down here in Houston and Conroe, and I'm very much into the business scene. And we got to talking, and we just started hearing stories from local musicians and local businesses that it's hard, especially after COVID. It was very hard to get your name out into the community and get people to hear about you and what you sell or what you play, and book gigs and find stuff. And it was like, really wanted to just help, but we didn't know how. And so it was one of those things, how can we do this? And that's how we came up with the idea for Project Local. And we went ahead and we created the nonprofit, and we joined forces with a local church here. They let us rent out their property for the event. And we go ahead and we go out there twice a year, and we have a big event.
Perfect. Perfect. What's the best part for you? What's the greatest reward comes out of this for you?
I would have to say the greatest reward for me is actually talking to, whether it's a small business or the local musicians that have come out and played, and just listening to the opportunities that they have had after the event, on how they have sat there and either doubled their orders, or they've gotten twice as many gigs now, or they were a cleaning company and they met 20 business owners out there and now are able to go and they have those orders to fill and those clients. Just being able to actually see the excitement in their eyes of, I did something and it worked, and I'm going to be able to actually start my business, and I'm actually going to be able to start my local music career, and it's actually going to do good, and just have hope. That's what makes me happy.
I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, let's have some fun with music here for a couple of seconds. A couple of fun questions. First one, I ask these because I just like to compile this information, and one day when I write a book, we could put it all together and put the survey out. What's the best concert you've ever seen in your entire life?
That's a hard one because we always went to the fair when I was little. So
Right.
we always had all those fun ones. I would have to say it would have been a couple of years ago, when I was in my adult life. I actually got to see Hart and Joan Jett play together. So that was huge for me. I really enjoyed that one. That was a very good show.
Yeah, that would work. Dead or alive, you get to see one musical artist or band, who would you see?
That's a hard one. So my favorite growing up was Chris Ledoux, and he passed away, and I really like to see him again. But it's also a tie with Aerosmith. I'd also like to see Aerosmith as well.
That one you've got a shot at still. So
yes, I saw that. I'm very excited.
yeah. I'm sure Houston's going to be on that tour somewhere. So that's fantastic. Stacey, how do people find out more about what's going on there with Project Local?
So you can go to our website, which is projectlocal.net. We put up the dates, we put up all the vendors and food trucks and local musicians that will be there, and it tells all the information you'll need to know. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for being on with Stacey. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. You're welcome. Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road. Are you ready